Hello, this is Council President Jim Hart, and I'm here this morning at the DPS yard working with a couple volunteers. With us we have Vic Barr from the Mayor's office, we have Paul from the DPS yard, have my colleague right here, Councilwoman Andrew Rakowski, and to my left we have the man of the hour, Wendell Gramlich, who's here with Sleep in Heavenly Peace, which is an organization designed to create beds for kids so that no kid in his town will sleep on the floor. So Wendell, we got a lot of volunteers here today, and some people are wondering, what is SHP? What do they really do?
Well, SHP, it all started for me back in 2012. My wife was working at the local schools here in Westland. She was working as a parapro, and she had a student that was progressing like he was supposed to. And after Christmas break, he started regressing and falling asleep. And she found out he no longer had a bed. So when she came home, she told my daughter and I, my daughter's like, how much is a mattress, Mom? And she's like, I don't know, $100, $200. And she's like, I have enough money saved up. I want to buy him a mattress. And that's what kind of started it for me. When I heard about the opportunity to start a chapter in 2018, I was like, that's something I could do. I could give back. I know it's a problem in my community, and I want to make a difference. And that's how it started. But now, fast forward, what we do here is we get about 65 volunteers. We get some raw lumber, and we go through an assembly line, and we churn out some wonderful beds for kids. We have a waiting list right now of over 1,000 kids. And every year, the most we're able to produce is about 200 beds. So the need is great. We could use some other people to start another chapter or some more help on our board to make it so we can build more beds for more kids.
So let me ask you a question. How do people get a hold of you, either online or by phone?
They can contact us through our Facebook. They could email me directly at wendell.gramlich@shpbeds.org. Or they could call me on my direct numbers, 734-331-0567.
Well, it's wonderful. So we've been here all day, and it's been a massive hive of activity. It's actually a production line. So we got a bunch of jigs that you guys have built, and you guys own all these tools, and the volunteers come in. They get a quick class on mass production, and they really start to work. And some of the examples of some of the work we do is Andrea next to me is covered in sawdust. So Andrea, tell me what you saw today and what you were doing to get so covered in sawdust.
Well, Council President Hart, I started out with sanding. So each of the pieces of wood have to be sanded so that they're safe for the children, no splinters. And then I moved on to the router table, which I think I found something I'm really into. So, home projects, but it was really great getting your hands on a piece of wood that is going to provide comfort for somebody, and I couldn't help but think about that child that's going to lay in there. So it's a really heartwarming experience, really a good morning.
Well, this is another great example of what the Compassionate City here in Westland does. We partner with all of our civic groups, and these are things that are near and dear to us. Wendell made a good example. This actually touched him in one way, and he got to experience it. So here we are. He's co-president of this Western Wayne County chapter of SHP. And if it wasn't for the work Wendell and your team does, and some of the donors that do support this, as well as support from the Mayor's office, Vic Barr, working to pull this together, and Paul from the DPS yard for giving us this opportunity and this place to pull off this project, I couldn't be any more proud of my city and the people we work with. Be sure to check us out online.